Hello, happy Frequency and Flow Friday. This space is devoted to helping you raise your frequency so you can live in optimal flow. We are just coming out of this new moon Leo energy at the beginning of the last week. You should still be feeling that spark to be authentic and to step into your confident you. And this next week, we are leaning into a first quarter moon, which is all about action. So we're going to lean into that today. And hopefully I can encourage you to just take some inspiring action. The deck that I'm using today is the Raise Your Vibration Oracle deck. This is by Kyle Gray. I love this one. I think it's perfectly devoted to frequency and actionable steps. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. So think about the frequency that you are sort of living in. Are you in flow? Are you not in flow? Do you want some adjusting? Think about the person that you are, how you're showing up to be in this new moon in Leo. Happy birthday again to fellow Leos. And choose position 1, 2, or 3. And as I shuffle, I also want to share that we have just a few beds left for the Chi Alchemy retreat that's happening in Mexico next year, which is so crazy because it's so far. But it's going to be a good one with myself and Dr. T. So check that out. Reach out if you want some more information. If you're choosing position 1, the card is, I lovingly accept myself. And it did come in upside down. If you're choosing this position, I'm going to show you this here. I would say do something for transformation and intensity. Scorpio's energy is deeply transformative, and it really encourages us to face and release old patterns, fears, emotional baggage. And so I think this is really telling us that when we hang on to some of these emotions, that we're only, really only hurting ourselves. It's kind of like that old thing. If we judge other people, we're only judging us. Everything that we see, we say in our house, you see it, you be it, you spot it, you got it. So really look at how you can transform old fears, emotional baggage, old patterning, and embrace yourself. I would also say if you're choosing this position, I don't know, I'm getting the sense of like maybe there's some sort of agreement, contract document that might be coming in. So tune into that because Mercury is in retrograde and we don't fear that. It happens for us, but make sure that you raise your frequency by double, triple checking all of those boxes. If you're choosing number 2, let it crumble. Maybe you take some action step by just letting it crumble. The card that you get, my sexuality is sacred. But I really do go, there is that. That's pretty, straightforward. But I also go to sort of the sacral chakra and looking at emotional depth. Maybe you want to, really be introspective. Maybe there's some hidden truths that you want to uncover. And so I think that this first quarter moon in Scorpio is going to enhance your emotional awareness around that. And there's an essence of just like letting it all crumble, like let your feelings be what your feelings are going to be. And, be fine with that, So really, if you're choosing this position, tune into your emotions, listen to what your emotions are telling you, maybe take some action around your emotions, look at if there's something that you are hiding. Maybe you want to speak a hidden truth or speak something that you've been holding back on and come into creativity. That would be actionable, good actionable movement for you as you move in to next week. And then finally, position number 3, I'm going to go from the middle of the deck on this one. Feels good. It feels flowy. Feeling fear is a call for love. So I say that fear is forgetting everything angels represent, and faith is, can be on the other end of the spectrum, which is finding angels in your heart. So if you're choosing this position, first and foremost, you could look at your fears in human design as an action step in the spleen. They live there, but I feel like empowerment and action around this because fear tells us to take action. So first quarter moon, time of action and decision making. Scorpio's influence particularly is going to urge you to take bolder steps towards your goals, to embrace change, personal growth, determination. So it feels really good around that. So fear, what action can you lovingly take? If you knew that angels were right by your side, how would you live in it? How would you live in this life? I'm sending you so much love, whatever you choose. I hope this helps to help you raise your frequency and live in flow. And if you want to check out Chi Alchemy, reach out. Again, few beds left. And so, we can figure out how we can get you there. Ciao.